wrist extension, passive stretch, pails and rails. Now, the position which you can do this from depends on how much weight you can take into your wrist. All fours or quadruped is an option. You could just as easily be down on your knees here, or any height in which makes sense for your wrist. Bring a tool. That would work as well. Standing next to a counter. What we're trying to achieve is stretching of what I would consider to be the underside of the wrist. Okay, I'm going to do it from this kneeling position, one wrist at a time. As always, we have an opening and a closing angle. Okay, so as I lean forward into this stretch, I want to feel stretching tissue on this open side of the joint. If there's any pain on the closing angle, that would be a stop. Either come back, let's review. Otherwise, pressure is fine as long as it's predominantly in the hand and not any sharp pinching pain. Once you've taken yourself long, okay, towards your passive stretch, I want you to think about relaxing the root of the wrist down towards the floor. At the same time, you're not snapping into the elbow, okay? It doesn't have to be completely locked out. And then as the stretch goes in, as the stretch continues, you're going to lean forward slightly if you've got a little bit more. Pails and rails from this position would be to take a deep breath in. Your pails movement would be to gas pedal this coming into the floor as if it was doing that. Okay, that's going to load the stretch tissues on the back. We're also thinking about all of the stuff on the back of the arm up into the tricep, and then you can irradiate into the rest of the body. Once we switch to rails, we're looking at the reverse side of the joint, okay, or the regressive angle. So we're going to be thinking about lifting our fingers off the floor, same time driving our wrist down, trying to lift up and close this angle. It's going to be all this stuff on the front, into this forearm, okay, this forearm musculature here, up through into the upper arm and then into the chest. And relaxed. Then you can then see if you can go forward a little bit more, rinse, repeat.